It is I, the
Give
cuddler.
me some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Oh no, that's one thing you
Know
definitely
you
don't
look
need.
good to me. Yes, sir.
Definitely don't need that. Definitely don't need that.
y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir.
Hey, hey, y'all already know you tapped into the fire session. No scripts. We
No
just here
scrubs.
with the truth. Let's heat it up. Get this thing going.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Give me some hot sauce on my burrito, baby.
Man, this guy always has a song in his spirit, but as the old folks say, that's a good thing for you to
Yes,
have a
sir.
song in your spirit. That means you're happy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up, man. I'm happy to see everybody tapped in. I'm happy to be here, man. You know,
Yeah,
this is our first live episode of 2026. You know what I'm saying? Coming off our little holiday break. You know, we had to, tend to our families, do some things, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Take a little breath, you know what I'm saying? And then pop back with some more good content for y'all.
facts. Got some dope shows coming up this year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What
The
we doing?
calendar's crazy for 2026. A lot of the guests that we're gonna have coming through, you're gonna really enjoy them. I'm looking forward to 2026 as a whole. So you know what I'm
Facts.
saying. Well, you should be too. And if you're not, we got some tips that'll help you. You know what I'm saying. Get ready for the year coming and make sure that you know what I'm saying you're a little bit more successful than you were the year before, and every
But,
year moving forward.
but until then, give me some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Listen,
And
I had a
see,
burrito on my way in, Ken. I had to stop and get me a fire burrito from up the street. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, it ain't right without the hot sauce. Like Pop says, you gotta have some hot sauce on that joint. I'm just saying.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You definitely gotta have some hot sauce. But hey, last year you had a new stomach and you didn't already messed it up, I'm sure. So you
Nah,
might as well
I'm
go ahead and put
telling
that hot sauce on there.
I'm telling you, bro, we've been sticking with it. You know what I'm saying? I hit my goal weight because my doctor, you know what I'm saying? Your boy, if you can believe it, your boy got up to 210.
Ah,
210, my man. Now I wear my weight well. I wasn't looking, you know what I'm saying? I had the little, you know what I'm saying, the little, you know what I'm saying, burrito belly, you know what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Little dad bod, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Dad bods out 2026. But you know what I'm saying? But hit my goal weight, and then my doctor was really saying, you know what, for your 5'9" frame, you should be about 170. I was like, yeah, no, I ain't feeling that. I ain't doing no 170. I don't want to look like no crackhead around this joint. You know what I'm saying, Joe? You know, all swole. Yeah, nah, I ain't feeling that.
nah, doc, you know what? But it's different. It's different for all types of people, bro. I was just telling
Right.
my parents about that earlier, man. You know, the BMI is not for certain people. I put it that
Facts.
way, right?
Facts. Yeah.
Because based on the BMI, I should be at 6'5". I should be 235, 225, 235. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
bruh, there is no way
No
in
way.
the world that I'm gonna be 225. I'm gonna look. People gonna be asking me, "What drug are you on? Are you okay?
Facts.
Are you eating?"
In the Negro community, they're gonna be like, he owns something. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And it's important in the Negro community that you look well, that you know what I'm saying? Because then they gonna blame your wife if she not feeding him. Like, what's going? Then they gonna ask, is you sick? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Our culture. You know what I'm saying? They you know how it is. But listen,
yeah.
man, nah, don't go down to 235, fam. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm gonna look at you sideways.
Nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? My goal weight is 275.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's coming down at one point, man. Your boy was about 340. Your boy was about 340
Ooh,
at the heaviest, and that was probably 2015,
swollen.
2015. Yeah, I was about 340, bro. And I didn't realize how big I was and how big my back was until I was watching myself play basketball in a league, and they taped the games, and I went to go look at the game on YouTube, and I was like, oh my God.
You sure is swollen round about
Boy,
your colon.
you is struggling down the court. I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. So, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I had to do something about it. But hey, that's what life's about. You know what I'm saying? Realizing what you need to do and then handling up on it. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Make sure you take care of it. So, But we got another dope episode in the making. Let's get into these topics, these questions, and of course our Broke Chronicles segment.
Fact.
Before we jump in, we got to make sure everybody's good. As you know, Trish Michelle is not with us this episode, but she handling
She got a lot
business.
of stuff going
So
on. It should be all right.
she got a lot
She'll
of
be all
stuff
right.
going
Yeah.
on. So shout out to her. You know what? The energy just different without her. Every time she's not on the episode, we sorely miss her. So shout out to our
Facts.
sis out there. You know what I'm saying? She will
Go
be back.
ahead.
Facts, facts, facts. But the man, the brand, Benji Banks is here. Benji Banks, how you going, man? How's it? How was your break? Like, how's everything going in your world?
Man, listen, birthdays, children, grandbaby, two grandbabies in, let's see, restaurant, trying to handle the shop, just a whole bunch going on. So you got to find yourself, like when you start something new, you know what I'm saying? It kind of disrupts your schedule a little bit because you for a year, 2 years, 3 years, however long, you kind of in your space, in your, you're good. You know when to get up, you know when to get home, you know when to eat, all of that. But when you start something new, it kind of shifts you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you whether it's be getting up early, and that's kind of the phase I've been in with the new restaurant, getting up earlier, not getting home later because I get up earlier. But when you're getting up that early and you're pushing, you know what I'm saying, you're getting close to 50, you know what I'm saying, your body be hollering that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, player. Like, we ain't used to this, we ain't used to getting up out the bed at this time. So you know what I'm saying? You gotta find time to chill out. So I haven't
Man,
really had a whole bunch of time.
man, grandpa,
Uh,
uncle status.
yeah, you get what I'm saying? To chill out. You get what I'm saying? So I haven't really chilled out. So it's been grind again going into the new year. But when you got goals, you get what I'm saying, and you got vision, you got ideas, you know what I'm saying? You got to fund them joints. God will
Yeah,
bless you, you know what I'm saying? But once you put that faith into action, then you start seeing stuff rolling in. So that's kind of the space I've been in. So
yeah. Shout out to our guy Kevin Kelly, man, the kitchen and cocktails, man, and all the stuff that he's got going on. Just opened a new restaurant out
yeah,
of Miami.
yeah,
I saw an episode of a podcast that he was on. He was talking about the work that you put in, and people don't understand when they see successful people, you don't see the hours and hours of extra work that they put in behind the
yeah.
scenes, because
Facts,
everybody wants to work a 40-hour work week and be successful, but that doesn't cut it, right? Like,
facts.
if it now, caveat, there are people out there who are super successful working 40 hours a week, don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
right? But for most people to achieve the highest of the high, you're not going to achieve that just working the basic 40 hours a week. Like, you're going to
facts.
have to do some extra work and spend some extra hours on your craft outside of, you know what I'm saying, the traditional work time. So if you want something, you got to put in the extra work to get it. And of course, we always, you know what I'm saying, got to line up with work smarter, not harder per se. You know what I'm saying? Like, make good use of your time, right?
Facts.
So you don't have to spend a whole bunch of time spinning your wheels doing something that's going to work. But if you find a more efficient way to do it, then hey,
Go ahead, do it.
do it that way. But
Facts.
but yeah, man, shout out to you for doing all the big things that you did last year and continuing into 2026. And I'm happy to see that, man, because you one of those people who I can actually say I've seen the growth throughout your whole life for the most
Right,
part, right? Like, I've
right.
seen you when we were kids, teenagers, your adulthood, now until you're a grandfather, you're doing those things. So, you know what I'm saying? I've seen every kind of little stage of your life. So I can say that, man. I'm proud of you, my guy.
I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you don't get anywhere being stagnant. And I learned that a long time ago coming from where we come from. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I didn't want to be that
Yeah.
on that side of the fence. And that sounds crazy to say, but like I didn't want to look back. I love me too much. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To look back 20 years ago and be like, man, I could have been strung out if I wouldn't have did X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
So man, that's like, that's kind of the thing. So I'm grateful for that, man. That opportunity to get out and do something different. And you gotta work at being different, bro.
Yeah.
Like it don't just happen. You gotta work at being different. So I'm grateful for that.
For sure, for sure. Yeah. I mean, being different, you know what I'm saying, these days and times is hard because
Right.
there's so many people out there doing the same exact thing and have the
Same thing.
same goals. And, everybody wants to get rich quick.
Facts.
So they
Facts.
trying the same methods. And we're going to get into that a little bit too. But,
Facts.
you got to make yourself, you know what I'm saying? You got to differentiate yourself, you know what I'm saying, in some way, form, or shape. And I tell people, I've been telling people this for the past couple of months. When as I've gotten older, of course, you start losing people start passing away, and you
Mhm.
go to a funeral and you think about what people are saying about that person at their funeral, right?
Right.
Of course, that person never hears it. So it's like as you're living, you're putting out those things for people to say later.
Right.
So what do people say about you when it's your turn? Because we all got to leave here, right? So
Facts.
what are people going to say at your funeral or at your wake? Like what kind of things what kind of memories will they pull? Sometimes people lie. People lie and they get up
Sometimes.
there and say some stuff about people that ain't true just to make it look good and feel good. And we
Right.
get that, right? But I wouldn't want that. I would want to genuinely have people saying these great things about me because this is what I really meant to them, and this is what I actually was able to contribute to society through my life. So
Right.
you know, even with us doing this show, we do this show because we want to entertain you all, of course, but we also want to educate you all and give you all some things to help you out in your own lives. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just not for us just to be creating content. Like we really
Right.
want to help people. So that's why we do it.
Facts.
All right. So speaking of that, we want to start out with, what I'm saying, helping you all with some information. So starting the new year strong is less about perfection, more about momentum, right? You just want to, we just wanted to kind of talk about some ways to be productive as you start your new year off. Now, of course, you got the cliche stuff. People want to lose weight, people want to
Mhm.
make more money and things of this nature. But we have some practical tips that could help you kind of put some framework around that because we know what you want to do, but you got to figure out how you're going to go about doing it. And that's what we're going to help you out with, what I'm saying, at the beginning of the show today. So, the first thing you want to start off with is start with clarity, not pressure. Don't put the pressure on yourself, man. Instead of a long list of resolutions, you want to ask yourself questions like, what do I want more of this year? Right?
Right.
So y'all should be taking these notes because this is going to help you all. What do I want less of this year, right?
Mm.
For example, you can pick 3 areas you want to maximize, whether it's health, money, purpose, peace, something of that nature. Write that stuff down. Start from there, right? All right. So, number 2 on the list is set systems, not just goals. We all have these goals and things that we want. And it's, of course, I think the number one goal is to unbig your back for most people, right? Everybody want to shed a few pounds, but it's like, how do I go about it? That's the issue, right? And most people don't know how to go about that. They think just going to the gym is the
It's
end
the
all
only
to be
solution.
all,
Yeah.
and that's not. That's only a part of it. And if you don't go about it the right way, you're going to start in the gym, and then, like most people, by the time February,
Phased
March
out.
rolls around, you done fizzed out and you're back to your old ways. Well,
And your back is big again.
and your back
And
it
getting
never went
bigger.
down.
Yeah.
You didn't give it
Fact.
time to go down, man.
Fact.
But hey, if you want to lose weight, you got to have a system like walking daily plus a simple meal plan. Figure those things out. Do your
Mhm.
research, do your Googles, go to Chat GPT. Ask Chat GPT, put me a system together to lose weight. Put your height in, put your weight in. ChatGPT can give you an exact plan of what it feels like that you should do. Will it work? I don't know, but it's a start and you got a plan. So that's what
Good
we're
stuff.
saying. Go get a plan first, right? Because
Facts.
because just going to the gym and saying you're gonna eat salads every day, it's more than
You
just
know
that.
good and well you ain't finna eat no salad every day.
No,
You you
they're gonna be eating those Big Daddy salads from South Dallas.
with the actual fried chicken on the top, you know what I'm saying? Some hot links, you know what I'm saying?
He was like, "Where the lettuce at? Where the spinach at?" You know what I'm saying? All
Yo, that's
right.
wild.
All right. So if you want more money, you got to have a system for that too, right? You got to have a weekly budget. You know what I'm saying? a monthly budget or something. You got to have some skill building. Figure out something that you want to learn new this year, right? Figure out how to do that. Figure out where you need to go. Online learning, is it going back to college? Whatever that may look like, those small habits done consistently can turn into big plans and big results at the end of the day. So you gotta start with the small habits and do those things consistently. As we always say, consistency is the number one factor in success in the first place.
Facts. Because you know good and well if you don't follow through, what's gonna happen.
Facts.
Or you should
Nothing.
know.
Yeah. All right. So number 3 on the list is win the first hour of your day. That's super important, man. How you wake up and how you get going in the morning sets the tone for the day, man. This is going to be a hard one for most people. No phone for the first 15 to 30 minutes of your day. When you get up, don't look at Facebook, don't don't look at IG,
Mm,
don't go to Twitter. For the first 15 to 30 minutes, man, just get up, brush your teeth, wash your face, take a shower, like just function and just get your day going without exposing it to news, without exposing it to things that are out there. Because I'm gonna tell you what, I found this to be true for myself. When I get up in the morning and I roll over and check my phone and turn my alarm off or whatever, and I go to YouTube or I go to Facebook or IG, and there's some bad news on there, man, it gets my day started off terrible, off the rip before I even set foot on the ground. And I had to get out of that, man.
right.
I had to get out of that and just get up. You know what I'm saying? Do what I need to do in the morning, especially now, because your boy is back in the building at
Back
work.
in the I was just about to say your boy back in the building, so he
Yeah,
gotta be up in the morning.
yeah, so I got to
You know
get
what I'm
up
saying?
earlier in the morning and go through my routine. Like I said, no phone for the first 15 to 30 minutes. Get up and drink you a glass of water.
Facts.
Get your body hydrated to start your
Lemon
day.
water if you
Eh,
got it.
Yeah, lemon water is great. Or move your body. You know what I'm saying? Like morning workouts prove to be the most effective for a lot of people. And you want to know why? It's because your body's been fasting the whole time you sleep. And when it's in that fasted state, it's already fat burning. And then you get up and you get a workout, whether that's a quick 10 to 15-minute walk or whatever it is in the morning to get an extra burn. It's more effective that way.
Right.
All right.
Get your body going. Yes, sir. Or get you one of them little machines like I got where you just stand on it and it vibrates
Yeah.
and it wakes your body up, wakes your blood vessels up. So, you know what I'm saying? Get you something to get yourself going.
Yeah, and another thing that machine does, a lot of people don't realize you have lymphatic fluid in your body, and a lot
Hmm.
of times it's not moving the way it should. And those machines like that, and along with exercise and things like that, cause that lymphatic movement, lymphatic fluid to move around the way it should. And just like your bloodstream, you know what I'm saying, your blood to flow the way it should. So, exercise and movement helps your body function the way it should. So get up off your butt and move.
I
Get up
mean,
out of that bed.
get up off your back too. Some of y'all. Some of
Yeah,
y'all
do.
sleep on your back.
Well, they said that sleeping on your back is better. We'll talk about that one episode. We're gonna have somebody, an
We got
expert come
some,
on and talk
we got
about
some
that.
doctors coming on this
Yeah,
season.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Because I was told that, especially for guys, but we'll talk about
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, but she might be on her back for a different reason. But that's another subject.
that. Well, maybe that's the way she went to sleep, so that's the way she woke up. All right, all right. So number 4 on the list is clean up your environment. This is a big one, right? I found out that hey, for everybody out there, I don't care who you are, a cluttered space is a cluttered mind.
Right,
If your space is cluttered, you're going to be frustrated. You're looking for stuff, you can't find it. It just makes life easier if you clean up your area. I don't care if it's just your desk that you work at, your house, but at least the areas that you're in the most, clean those areas up so you won't have as much frustration throughout the day with everything that's going on, right?
right,
So you want to, have, support in a lot of those areas. It just doesn't mean physical cleanup. You can clean up your email, right? A lot of people got a ton of email that they're never gonna answer. They keep getting emails from places that they're not gonna shop at. Man, erase that stuff, man.
unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. Like these text messages that you got coming through from, you know what I'm saying, Lululemon. You know you're not supposed to be buying up a Lululemon right now. unsubscribe from that. Unsubscribe
Set
from
yourself up for the
yeah.
attack, huh?
Yeah, because they're gonna send you emails and text messages saying, "Hey, we got a 30% off sale today. We got a clearance," and you be like, "Ooh, I kind of want to hit this button to go there." And you know you don't need to be doing that because you're trying to, change your spending habits. Get rid of that stuff, man.
Facts. Or you could get you a private little networks and get rid of that old stuff so you'll be straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get you a private email. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure. And it doesn't have to be all at once. You can declutter one thing at a time. Just pick one thing each week that you want to focus on getting decluttered and just focus on that, knock that off, what I'm saying, on your goal sheet. And at least you'll feel better about it because you're at least achieving, what I'm saying, a goal, albeit a small goal, just doing one thing at a time. And you know what? Throughout the year, you start it now. Look at it in the summertime. 6 months from now, you'll say, dang, you know what? I was doing this. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore because I'm clean, my area up on the consistent. I got rid of all this clutter. Now my life is a little bit more peaceful.
Facts. And it works too.
Facts. All
Brain
right.
ain't all over the place messing with stuff. Yeah. Focus.
Yeah. And number 5 is part of number 4 as well, because sometimes, what I'm saying, when we talk about, decluttering and, cleaning up your environment, sometimes it's people too. Sometimes people got to go.
You need to fast. You need to fast from people.
Yeah, sometimes people need to go. So you need to check your circle, you know what I'm saying? Evaluate your people, ask yourself who motivates you, who drains you. And the people who drain you, you might need to cut them off, if not permanently, for at least a period of time to see if you are better with this person not in your space all the time, right? Because
Man,
there are
listen,
people out there who will drain you.
it's just a fact. You would work, whatever. Like have you ever been around somebody that complain? Have you ever listened to somebody vent and then you realize they the problem?
Facts all the time. I see it on Facebook all the time. People venting on Facebook. I'm like, you're posting this, but you the problem.
You the problem. Like some people don't realize that they the problem. Like it's like,
Man,
bruh, you gotta listen, man. You gotta shut up sometime. Like you
yeah,
just uttering all kinds of stuff. It's like you don't hear yourself talking.
yep.
And
And
imagine if they get in a circle with a bunch. There's a clip I sent you. I know I can't remember how long ago. It's like it takes a village to raise the people. But what if
sometimes the
the village is
village,
retarded?
yeah, facts,
What you think it's gonna produce?
yeah. Sometimes the people you going to for advice is worse off than you. So the advice they gonna give you is worse.
Factamundo. So be
Yeah,
careful out there.
yeah. Like I said, you don't have to cut people off. Sometimes you just have to set boundaries and protect your own energy, right?
Facts.
These people are going through a situation right now that you can't help them with, then sometimes you got to back away from them because they're in a negative space. And if you stay around them, sooner or later, you're going to be negative too.
Facts.
All right. So with number 6, invest in yourself immediately. Again, read, learn, train, heal. Whatever think you need to do to be a better version of yourself, start that now, right? If you say you're gonna start reading some books, go ahead and go to Amazon or whatever and get you some books. Now, I'm gonna give y'all a tip. This worked for me, might not work for everybody else, but because I'm an 80s baby, I wanted to start back reading. I had to not go to the electronic reading. I had to go back old school and get
Hard book.
hardcover books
Hardcover.
or
Yeah.
paperback books, physical copies, right? So I do better reading physical copies than I do electronic copies or audiobooks. Like the audiobook is cool, but
Mhm.
it
Read
doesn't
it.
hit the
Yeah.
same for me. I
Right.
have to read it in black and white and it works for me. So some of you all out there are gonna have to do the same thing. And you don't have to read for hours on end. Just take 30 minutes a
Read
day
30
and
minutes. Yeah.
yeah, and just read, and you'll understand that the stuff that you're reading eventually starts to seek in and you start to learn these new things and then you start to get motivated by the new things that you're learning. So what I'm saying, it's a start.
Get some new thoughts in your head. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Instead of them old thoughts that's been detrimental to your success, get some new thought. Now, don't be reading no cat in the hat books. All right.
Well,
I hope y'all read.
some people might need to read those because they
I
reading
need to start
comprehension
there.
is low. Yeah, they might need to start there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I agree. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They might be on the struggle bus when it comes to comprehension. So if you need Cat in the Hat books, you go to the thrift stores. You can get you some Cat in the Hat books. You get you some good books at the thrift store. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
There's a good one I like that's out there, right? It's not new, but it's called The Mountain Is You. It's a really good book. You should check that one out. It's called The Mountain Is You. And the goal of the book is to help you to stop self-sabotaging everything. So if
yeah.
you are in that space and you're a self-sabotager, like The Mountain Is You, it's a really good book. It's about a 10-hour read. So it's something you can kind of chill with over a little course of time. But I think it's worth it. Check that out. The Mountain Is You.
Yeah, so check that out. But like I said, if you need a book that's what I'm saying, that's very simple, start there because you still have people that are adults that read with their finger that gotta do like this as they're reading. But that's okay, because you just read. That's all that matters. Read in
Yes,
the comfort of your own home. So if you're stuttering, if
pick that
you
up.
having difficulty reading, start back reading, and I guarantee you it'll help. Over time, you'll get better and better, man. Trust me.
Facts. You definitely will. Reading is fun.
The
Demental. For
facts.
demental. Yes, it's fun.
All
And
right.
some of y'all be saying stuff that don't make sense.
Hey, it- well, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Not
All
yet.
right.
Yeah,
All
not
right.
yet. Not
So,
yet.
all right. So number 7, be consistent before being intense. And what that means is you don't need to be perfect in January, right? You just need to be, what I'm saying, repetitive, right?
Right.
And some things that you do. Start new habits. Consistency is better than motivation, right? And what I mean by that is if you do things over and over, you don't need somebody to motivate you because they become habits. And if you
Right.
develop good habits, you don't have to be motivated to do it because it becomes something that you do all the time
All the
anyway.
time.
It
Right.
becomes, it becomes a habit. So those things, again, this word consistency keeps coming up because to me, it's one of the most important, if not the most important thing that you do, because whatever you do consistently in your life is who you become.
That's a fact. If you
I,
consistently undisciplined, that's that's your consistency.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you consistently eating bad food, your back gonna consistently
Honey
get bigger.
buns.
Hey, you know
Honey
what?
bun. Hey, I saw a post of yours. A
Hey,
truck spilled over
hey,
and it had honey buns in it
hey,
in
I
Texas. I,
hey,
I'm
I
just saying, brother. I'm just saying. I
I
know we
felt some
all
type
got.
of way. I felt some
I
type of
mean,
way.
it's okay though. I'm here for you though. You get what I'm saying? I
I didn't
realize.
relapse. I didn't relapse. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't mess with no honey buns. But when I
Yeah,
did see that a honey bun truck had turned over, I was like, I had to clutch my pearls, man. Oh my
man.
God. Honey
If you
buns
would have been there,
all over the
over
freeway.
the place,
Oh
buns
my
everywhere.
God.
I
What a
mean,
waste.
let me tell
What
you,
a waste.
they had a Oreo cookie honey bun, fam. It had the Oreo cookie spread, it had the icing, like the cookie ice, and then it had the cookie crumbles, you know what I'm saying, over the honey bun. Man, I saw that dog and I was like, my guy would have, my boy would have loved
Listen,
this. But
listen.
I know you on your, I know. So I didn't send it to you. I didn't even want to tempt you, my guy. I didn't even want to. I said I ain't gonna even send that to my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, but I just want you to know I saw it, and I couldn't let this new year, January, fly through without telling you about the Oreo cookie honey bun.
What that Magic Johnson meme say? Mm-mm. Hey man, listen. Hey, I see the snacks out there. I see the new 2026 snacks, you know what
Mm,
I'm saying,
mm.
coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Dangerous.
Dangerous, but you know what I'm saying? Every time I look at one of those snacks, you remember the old school cartoons when stuff used to grow bigger and they say brrr, that sound effect.
Yeah.
That's how my back started doing in my mind. I can't do it, bro. I can't. I
Hey, I
like
feel you. I feel you. I've
I
been
can't do it.
listen. Secretly, the only reason I got to my goal weight of 190 is because your boy ain't been on the Dr. Peppers, fam. I've been solid. off the
Dr.
sugar.
Pepper, aka barbecue water.
Barbecue water. But I'm just saying, I've been off them joints. You know, now
Yeah.
every now and then, you know what I'm saying, I take a little, you know, because I work
Yeah.
in a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Give me a little cuppy cup. You know what I'm saying? A little sippy cup style. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. You got to quench that. You know what I'm talking about. But there's restraint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're just not indulging at the maximum capacity anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're going small portions of the barbecue water. I'm just
Okay.
saying. Them 23 flavors. Yeah.
It might be 23, might be
Yeah.
2 or 3. You know, it's in between.
It's
I taste 2 or 3, and they're all barbecue flavors.
I
But
mean,
you know, hey,
they got the vanilla one. Yeah.
yeah, they got a few different flavors popping. But see, number 8 is addressing what you just said. Give yourself some grace, man. Listen, in your life, you will fall short of things that you do. You will miss days, right? That's normal. Like you going to the gym, you'll miss some days for one reason or another.
Right.
But the rule is simple: never miss twice. Right? If you miss one day this week, try not to miss 2. Right? If you miss one day of eating right, try not to make it back to back days. Right?
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Stack those days of which you're being consistent because like with me, I'm not perfect every day, but one thing I do is I make sure that I do my intermittent fasting every single day. Do I
Yeah.
eat like I'm supposed to every day? No. But do
Nope.
I eat during the time frames that I'm supposed to every day? Yes.
I had me
And
some catfish yesterday.
well, ain't nothing wrong with a little catfish. You know what I'm
You know what I'm saying?
saying?
Now I had my 3. And when I say catfish, I didn't have one piece.
That man said
I had
3.
me my 3. I had 3 fried pieces of catfish. Had one on the bun and smashed it. And then I had 2 more. Ooh, wait. See, I
What
didn't have 3. I ain't had back catfishes in quite a while. But I was
it is
like, listen.
it's funny that you mentioned that too, because black folk always make sandwiches, especially Benji. Benji, if you recall, many episodes ago, we talked about sandwiches, and Benji was famous for talking about his spaghetti sandwich.
Oh yeah, spaghetti sandwich.
Black
Yeah.
folks make sandwiches out of everything.
On the
Anything you can put
go.
between 2 pieces of bread, they're gonna make it. They're gonna make it.
Brothers just love putting stuff in between stuff. It's just
Hey,
I mean, buns.
haha, Diddy. All right.
Pause.
Yeah. That's
But I'm telling you,
that
ain't nothing.
that is wild work you just made there, sir.
I'm just saying, bro. Get you some. I'm telling you, man. You know what I'm saying. Got you some
Benji said that.
spaghetti and some buns. You know what I'm saying. It works. You know what I'm saying. We be on the go. You know what I'm saying. Stick and move. You know what I'm saying.
It's a lot going on there, sir. Pause. A lot of pauses there.
Stick and move.
That is
Can't
wild.
stay too long. You know.
Yeah, it's wild.
Back,
Yeah.
in and out.
The gesture is wild too. All of that's wild.
What Sarah Jackson say when the homeboy was on the skateboard when we had her on the show? She was like, he had a skateboard.
Boom. Yes, sir. Out of there. Shout out to my cousin Sarah, man. Yeah. Sarah without the H.
Sarah without
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. You know what? While we, going through these tips, you know what I'm saying, and everything, I'm thinking about something random. So I'm gonna pivot for a second, man, because I got a little rant that I want to get off my chest for a minute. And it's something that I saw.
Is it a Kanye rant? Is it a Kanye rant?
It might be considered that, but it's something that I've been hearing from ladies a lot. And yeah, I take offense to stuff like this because I got a beard, right? So this is something that I feel wholeheartedly. So I'm gonna let you ladies know this. Listen, ladies. Listen. Stop saying that a man's beard is makeup for the man, right?
Wait, what?
They say that a beard is makeup for a man because if a guy has a beard and he shaves it off, he looks totally different without it. Granted, that might be 100% facts, right? But here's the thing. If I have a beard, it's our natural growing hair. It grows from my face naturally. Just like your hair grows from your head, right? It's with us 24/7. When I go take a shower, it's there. When I go swimming, it's there. It can't be washed
rub
off.
it off. Can't be washed off.
Can't be rubbed off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Does it make us look different? Of course, yeah. It does. It definitely does. And I get what ladies are saying. Like, if you got a guy and you see him and he looks great with this beard and then he shaves it off, yeah, he looks like a shaved testicle. I get it, right?
I was
I'm not.
you almost had me with the ladies a response because they almost had me until you said, "Listen, this stays with me.
Yeah,
I can't rush this off."
can't
So I
wash
had to
it off.
side with the fellas. I had to side with my boy Ken on this one because yeah, ladies, y'all stretching it. I think y'all just trying to make yourself feel a little better for using all that makeup. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what it is because your hair can come off too. You can cut your hair off too. So go ahead and cut your hair off, shave it off, and let's see what you look like.
Bald, bald, looking like a bowling ball, looking looking like a golf ball, looking like tendonism falling off the
Hairline
bone.
tendonism, hairline falling off the bone. All right. Yeah, but I'm just saying, ladies, y'all gotta stop
Bald.
it with that. Y'all gotta stop it with that. You know what I'm saying? That narrative because you know what I'm saying, yeah, it makes a guy look different, but makeup is totally different. And if you choose to wear makeup, I'm all for it. Like rock it and do what you need to do. But don't bring us into that conversation because
Yeah,
we
why
falling
y'all
short.
all this deflection going on? You know what I'm saying? Why you
Facts.
just can't accept that you need makeup? If your skin is messed up, we need to get you some more water in your system, like Ken was saying in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You got to change your habits. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
Take care of your face. Exfoliate a little bit more. Use the actual white towel that the Lord blessed us with. Use a
Well,
white towel to clean your face. You know what I'm saying?
and,
Don't be clogging up your pores and going on. Clean your
and I'm
face.
And I'm gonna tell the brothers too. The brothers out here with these beards, man, all beards aren't created equal. You know what
All
I'm
them
saying?
bumps are
Like,
going on.
yeah, sometimes brothers got that Nestle Crunch under their beard because they're not washing
Yeah.
it properly. Man, if you're gonna grow a beard and you're gonna be out here representing beard gang with us, man, you gotta make sure your beard is on point. Wash it. Make sure
Yeah,
it's
man.
taken care of. Moisturize it. Make sure it looks good because you can't be out here looking straggly and making
I'm
it. You know what I'm saying? Making beard gang look bad, man. You can't be out here doing that.
Now I ain't got much. I can grow this part out because this part grows. And have to cut it all the time. We struggling over here. But I
Charlene,
still, fellas, I still put the oils on my, you know what I'm saying, right here.
yeah,
You
yeah.
got, and you know what I'm saying, exfoliate. Get you the little thing that you put over your fingers. You know what I'm saying. It's got the little soft little bristles on that joint. You know what I'm saying, and get that going. You know what I'm
Even if
saying.
you got the Anthony Hamilton beard, man,
Yeah,
moisturize it, man. Shape it
moisturize,
up. Shape it up.
exfoliation. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. Get it going. You know what I'm saying. We're creative nowadays. You can cut all the way down here. You know what I'm saying. Make it look like it's a little length right there instead of it not going all the way up. That's just all kind of things you can do. But don't
yeah.
have it looking bad.
Now I ain't gonna
You know what
lie
I'm
to you.
saying.
Some of y'all brothers need to let them beards go because you got a
Yeah.
boneless beard. You got a
A
boneless
ball.
beard. It's struggling, brother. And if you got to do all that to make your beard appear, you might well just go ahead and let it go, man.
I
Let it
mean,
go.
unless your honey like it, because
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. She,
If she like it, then hey, more power.
I mean, that's the only way I could see it. But why you walking around with that patchy like that? Like I don't
Struggle
understand.
beard. Yeah.
It's like the dude with who's got the cul-de-sac, but he don't want to let it officially go, and he got them faux hairs. Like what is you trying to accomplish with that, man?
I
Like
don't
what's
know.
going on?
I don't know.
Nobody told you to cut it.
He's waiting. He's waiting for a technological advancement. You know what I'm saying? So they can
Hmm.
put some plugs in those hairs, right? Yeah. So
I
I think
mean,
that's what they're waiting on.
you can get a hair enhancement. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Hey, shout out to LeBron James. All right. All right. Uh,
LeBron.
All right, man. So we need the audience's opinion on another thing too. We talked about before, man, this OnlyFans thing, and over the Christmas break and the holiday break,
Mm,
man. Like I've been seeing a lot more people diving into that and making a ton of money, right? So it's
mm,
one of the newest to me. I call it one of the newest get rich quick schemes out
mm-hmm,
there. You know, making OnlyFans content, and we talked about it before being big business, how people making all this money and more people are taking that route. So check this out. This is a scenario that I ran across on social media. So I wanted to ask y'all about it. All right. So you've been married to someone for 5 years
mm.
and you find out that they've been secretly doing OnlyFans content, right? And also doing meetups. So not only have they been doing the content, but they've been meeting up with fans doing meetups, like sexual, stuff, right? So when you find that out, now they've been making millions of dollars doing OnlyFans content. What is your next move?
I already know what mine is.
Do you stay because they making all this money, or do you leave because they, doing all this wild stuff without your knowledge?
I mean, for me, at the end of the day, what it boils down for me is which phase does this person want Benji in, right? Do you want old school Benji who just wants to pimp you for your cash? Or do you want the nice Benji on this side of the life? Because we can operate on both sides of the coin. You know what I'm saying? I suffer from a hustler withdrawal all the time because you want to go back sometimes because the money's good around when you're hustling. You know what I'm saying? But to me, it boils down to what's really going on and where you're at in your space in your life. Because that's wild to find out your girl been doing this for 5 years. 5 years,
Well, no, y'all been married 5 years. I don't know how long the chick had been doing it,
right?
but like,
She done made millions off of it though.
well, she's made a substantial amount. I just gave that number.
Right,
She's made a substantial
right.
amount, but on the video, he actually followed her
Mm,
to one of her meetups and was actually at the hotel. So he went to the hotel where she was in the room, and because that's her husband or whatever, he was able to get a extra key card to the room. So
mm.
while she was in the room with the guy, he gets the key card from the front desk, and then he pops up in the room while she's, what I'm saying, entertaining the guests, the meetup.
Mm-hmm.
So it's wild, man, that I think to me that would hurt the most, bro. Not only are you cheating on me, but you out here prostituting, because that's basically what she's
Yeah,
doing, right? She's out there having sex for money. Like, she's making a
yeah.
lot of money doing it, but the fact that she's prostituting, bro, can you imagine some of these dudes riding around? You got a girlfriend and you really feeling her and you really care about her, and then you ride down there on Figueroa and she out there working.
Bruh, listen. It's a wild scenario. It's a wild story, but it's real for a lot of guys. Because if you meet a girl and she's not satisfied with where she at in life, and she find out she can do some other stuff on the side, and money changes a whole lot of people. People would do something strange for some change, bro. Especially if it's a good amount of change. Well, people out here doing anything for a Big Mac meal. But if you can imagine what they would do if the 10,000 turned to 20, then the 20 turns to 30, and that's rolling in month after month after month after month, and you got a consistent year, 2, 3 years of making that type of bread. Shoot, some of these OnlyFans models, man, they making more money than a lot of athletes. You get what I'm saying? So
You know what? It's crazy that you mentioned that too, because I don't know if people out there are familiar with who Adam 22 is, but he's a podcast host and a content creator, and he's married to a porn star.
right,
So he made the big news last year because he allowed his wife to do a scene with a well-known porn star,
right.
and it went viral. A lot of people saw it. They made a lot of money off of it, but he's been in the news again lately because him and that porn star have been going at it on social media, going back and forth, whether it's, I don't know if it's for
True or not, yeah.
publicity, but the fact that the porn star is walking around with a picture of his wife on his shirt, biting the sheets when he was hitting it, you know what I'm saying, is wild
Mm-hmm.
work. This man is walking around in public with this picture of another man's wife on his
Crazy,
shirt biting sheets.
crazy.
Uh See, that type of stuff, man, is a dangerous thing. And of course, I've also seen content where I got, guys talking about polyamory and you know that polyamorous lifestyle and swingers and stuff like that, and how they went to swingers events with their lady, and then when they got there, it didn't really go as planned because their lady enjoyed it and they didn't think she
Mm-hmm.
was going to enjoy it. So guys are really putting these women in some spots,
Right.
and some of these ladies are enjoying it a little more than these guys, what I'm saying, really hope for. So Fellas, as I say all the time, man, be careful what you wish for.
When you realize that the dopamine in your chick's brain loves drama, yeah, you're gonna be in for a rude awakening, my guy. When you find out what's really going on in that brain, she loves drama. She loves extra excitement, and sometimes the most exciting thing for her is to be wild and free.
Yeah, more
You're gonna
wild than
be,
free.
yeah, yeah, wild and free.
I
Did he had parties, and a lot of them were wild and free. So
mm, yeah, and some of them weren't free because people was paying the price right now.
facts,
Yeah, yeah, there was. Hey, sometimes life be on afterpay.
fact.
You can get it now, but you're gonna pay for it later.
For it later. That's a good one. I like
Facts.
that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. All right. It's time to crank up the ride and take a journey into the land of low money. Y'all already know what it is if you watch the show all the time. This is our broke chronicles, man. The broke chronicles. Y'all already know about these broke chronicles, so let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. So a man is turning 40 years old, right?
Hmm.
And for people to turn 40 years old, it's a big deal, right? And he wants to go to Italy for his milestone birthday. He tells his girlfriend a year in advance, hey, this is the plan. Want to go to Italy for my birthday. Let's make it happen. So, he tells his girlfriend this, and, she doesn't have the bread. She comes to him and say, hey, look, halfway there, you know what I'm saying? We 6 months out, 7 months out. I don't have the bread right now, but
Hmm.
we need to get these tickets to secure these tickets. So guess what he does?
Hmm.
Take a wild guess. Guess what he does? This guy, when his girlfriend says she doesn't have the money to buy the ticket for the
Went
trip,
solo.
so he decided to buy his own ticket and make it a solo trip to Italy, right? So my question for the audience is he wrong? And the words of the young people today, who is the brokey here?
Hmm.
Because we quit to call people broke, but who really is the brokey here? Because when I saw this post, the comments I was seeing on there were disturbing. So Benji, who's wrong here?
We all know the chick is wrong. She ain't got no bread. Like you mentioned this 6 months, like you couldn't all year. We get listen. You got a year to plan for this. I don't care if you drop 100 every month to pay down some of it. You get what I'm saying? Let's say the ticket was by 15, 2,000. You know what I'm saying? Let's say. You know what I'm saying? 1,000. If you get close to that, you get what I'm saying? We can make something work. But the fact that you don't have it at all, like you tripping. So what you been doing the entire time? You knew what you knew I wanted to hit up this little function. You know what I'm saying? You knew I wanted to go. What's going on? It's the chick's fault. It's her problem.
Okay.
And I would go.
Okay. Well, I mean, from my point of view, I see it that the dude did what he felt like was necessary to do in this situation.
Right.
I don't have a problem with it because if the shoe was on the other foot and the lady did it,
She
nobody
would
would even
do
be
it.
questioning. But nobody
No,
would question
right.
it. Nobody would
Right.
question it, and they would call the dude broke for not
Right.
having any money, and they would just move on. But now, since it's the woman in the situation in the post, I saw a lot of women saying he wrong. He should have brought his girlfriend a ticket. But some of the guys were like, "This is his birthday. She should be buying him. She should be
Facts.
paying for the trip for his birthday. This is a milestone birthday, and she really love him. Why shouldn't she pay for the trip?"
She couldn't get no loan, no nothing. Couldn't get no, ain't got no bit, ain't got nothing. No business credit, no nothing.
But the
Can't
fr- but
borrow
the
from you. Can't
but the
borrow from
crazy
the
thing
nephew.
But the crazy thing about it is the amount of women in that comment section that were calling that man broke. It's like he clearly is not broke.
Yeah, I'm broke and I'm about to go. I'll see.
He's going to Italy,
I'm going to Italy. I'm
right?
broke. I'll see you
See,
later. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
and see, this is the issue I have with it. In this society, we want everybody wants to scream equality. Everybody wants equal treatment. Everybody wants the same treatment, but only when it's what I'm saying good for them, right?
Right.
Across the board, no, you're supposed to get the same treatment, right? If you say, well, everybody should be treated fairly, guess what? This is fair treatment. He
Mm-hmm.
bought the ticket because he wanted to go. She didn't have the money, so she stayed. Point blank, period. Now, is he running the risk of not taking his girlfriend on a trip and her running into some other dude's arms or whatever the case may be? Yeah, but if she does that, then that tells him what he needs to know about her as a woman.
Already off the top. You get what I'm saying? Like, listen, you put people in. Sometimes you can put. It's not intentional, but you put people in certain positions. They show their true character. That's just
Yeah,
who they are. That's what you've been wanting to do from jump. So you know what I'm saying? This wasn't just something, you know what I'm saying, you did because, this is what you've been wanting to do. So, people revealing themselves to me, I get a kick out of it because I like truth more than I like anything else. So if you're ready to
facts.
wild out and go and do your thing, I'm shoot, yeah, go on. I'd rather see that so I can go on about my business. And I'm going to Italy. I'll see you. I'll holler at you. I'll holler at you.
Facts. Hey, you know what's gonna hurt the most though? When he's in Italy and he's posting in the pictures and the posts and the videos from Italy, and she
She gonna
watching it on her timeline.
She gonna be hotter than fish grease. Oh, you're gonna be all kind of Negroes, niggas, and you're gonna be a son of a son
Yeah,
of a this. You're gonna be
all
a
that.
whole bunch. You're gonna be talked bad about the whole family, your girlfriend, her girlfriends, the whole nine, everything. So you might as well just go on and enjoy that Italy trip, my guy. Because when you get back, she gonna be on one. If
You
she
know
ain't
what?
burned down your crib before you get back.
You know what? And that's great that you say that too, because her friends are gonna talk crazy
Oh yeah,
about him,
no
right?
doubt, no
In
doubt.
in any situation like this, if I'm wrong, ladies, let me know out there. But I haven't seen a situation where the lady is really any of the ladies are really gonna come to their friend and say, you know what, friend, you should have got your bread together. They gonna
Yeah, no,
blame it on the dude. They're
oh
gonna
yeah,
blame
no.
it on the dude every time.
No, it's gonna be a total blame on the dude, and you should have left him and all of it. You know that's coming because
Yeah,
that one thing women will do is they will stick together on a particular cause.
yeah.
Not all causes, but when it comes to teaming up against brothers, girl, you listen. You're gonna be everything but a child of God to about 400 women that are in her circle, and you know what you're gonna tell everybody.
Facts. Everybody's gonna know. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying? When they see you on the trip solo, they're gonna be asking all types of questions. Did y'all break up? What's going on with y'all? Well, girl, why you
Yeah,
didn't go?
why you didn't go?
And she gonna have to tell
Oh
the
yeah.
truth. He was
She ain't
tripping.
finna tell. She ain't
Yeah,
finna
she
tell
gonna
no
do no,
truth.
she gonna tell her truth. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? She ain't gonna tell the truth because she ain't gonna tell him that she ain't had the bread for it.
I can't believe he left me. I can't believe he did this without me. He knew, and yeah, you might as well get ready for the sob stories because it's gonna happen, my guy.
Now, in this situation, it's his girlfriend, so I understand it. But in a situation where, you know what I'm saying, like if it's a couple and you're married or whatever, yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
different
you
if you married.
yeah,
Different if you married.
and that's one thing that I've been running across too. I posted a post the other day that a dude was saying basically it's crazy for guys to be out here paying for women that are not their wives. Right? You're creating a situation of an expectation that you don't plan on keeping up, right? Because eventually you're not going to want to keep paying for her bills. You're not going to want to keep paying for
Facts.
all this stuff. And she has no commitment to you. So she can
Facts.
get up and just leave anytime. And then that's an investment. Your investment
Facts.
goes out the window when she leaves.
When she leaves,
So
that is the
yeah.
fact.
So I
And
mean,
you ain't getting your money back neither.
yeah, and women too. Like you gotta watch who and what you're investing your money in and your time into. Because
Right.
there's a lot of people out there, you're looking for love and they looking for help.
Facts.
All right. So we're gonna wrap it up, man. Benji Banks, the man, the brand, man. We just shared a lot of gems with people today. But before we get up out of here, do you have anything to say to the people as we exit this episode? Let them know something, let them know where to find you and everything. You got a new IG handle. Talk to them.
Yeah. Well, one thing I wanted to mention was, gosh, I'm forgetting the name, and I can't believe it's slipping my mind right now. But the black lady that created the GPS system, actually passed today. And so I was reading her story, and I probably need to Google it right now so that for reference sake to get her name. But she was 95 years old. And I'm always amazed at how creative our folks have been, despite, because if you can imagine her being 95, just think 90 years ago how life was uh, for uh, uh, for Black folks, right?
Yep.
And that always intrigues me because a lot of this stuff was hidden. Like we didn't know. We just see, you driving past a stoplight, and you don't think somebody Black created that, or you're thinking Super Soaker. We just played with them as kids. You get what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
not thinking in your mind like, yo, somebody Black created this, because that picture's never painted really like that. And to see the GPS system as it is now to be created by a Black woman is amazing to me. And I don't know what was going through her mind. I'm going to read more on her story. Hopefully, I can find some YouTube videos and some stuff like that. But I want to, like, what was her thought process? What field was she in, and things of that nature. That stuff is intriguing. But overall, man, I'm I want to say to every Black woman, Black brother, whatever out there, man, your resilience is golden. So never stop being resilient. Like, just don't never stop being resilient. If you got to take a break, take a break, but never stop being resilient. Because I tell you, it's got to be some of the most godlike behavior ever to see a woman come through that space and now we're finally getting to see recognition for her in her passing, right? But that's always intriguing to me. But y'all know where to find me. Benji Banks, Benji R Banks, Benji _R Banks on IG. Had to create that. I had a buddy of mine, Ken, music producer. He was like, man, I didn't even know who this was you. I kept overlooking all your stuff. I didn't even
Yep.
know this was you because it was just BRB for like, who is this BRB? I'm on somebody's live and they was like, BRB, be right back. And I was like, yo, it's tripping me out. So I had to change that up. But on Facebook, you know where to find me. Man, we're putting together our music now, putting our tracks together, got our vocals laid, and about to perform them, be in studios and all that type of stuff. So y'all be on the lookout for your boy. I'm always in something. Y'all know I'm always doing something. If you blink too hard, you might miss what's coming up next from the Benji Banks boat. You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So stay tuned.
Facts, man. Appreciate you as always. That's my fam. I
Yes,
say
sir.
my
Yes,
guy
sir.
all the time, but
Yes,
that's my
sir.
cuz. So I appreciate you, man.
Yes,
And
sir.
y'all already know y'all can find me at Big Ken's Comedy. Well, no, let me rewind that. Ain't no Big Ken's Comedy. Big Ken on Fire on
Yeah.
all social media platforms, and Big Ken on Facebook. You can find me on IG. Big Ken. You can find me on Snapchat. Big Ken. You can find me on all social media platforms. Just type in Big Ken. You'll see my picture pop up. Um, and y'all can find me on also on IG under Big Ken on 2K. Like people say, Big Ken, you play video games? Yeah, I do play video games from time to time, man. We got to get this content out there. Commentary is necessary. So I do it all, man. You know what I'm saying? In 2026, we're trying to, open up new doors and explore new things, man. I got movies, I got plays, I got commercials, I got all kinds of stuff that I got lined up for this year. So
Yes,
hopefully you
sir.
see me on somebody's screen. I don't care whether it's YouTube, Tubi, Amazon, Netflix, wherever it is. I'm gonna try to be on your TV screen at some point in 2026. So look out for you, boy.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you've been rocking with Trish Michelle, Benji Banks, and Big Ken. I say that because we are the fire session. All three of us, we are the fire session. The fire does not stop here. Catch us on the next episode with more heat. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next session. Also, make sure you head over to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music to check us out there too, and subscribe, and make sure you download those episodes so you can check us out. We have a wealth of episodes from last season and all the new ones that will be coming up. will be there as well. Also on Saturday mornings, we have the edited version that comes out with a little bit more edits, some entertaining pieces, and some special stuff we add to it. So check us out on Saturday mornings as well.
Yes,
Until
sir.
next time, stay lit. Y'all already know what it is. It's the Fiyah Session. Peace.
Peace.